Welcome to this GiftWorks quick video. My name is Steve Faithful, and in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the $0 donation feature that's available within GiftWorks 2010. In previous versions of GiftWorks, we required that an amount greater than zero be entered in as a donation amount. We got some feedback by a number of nonprofit organizations that indicated that to be able to track perhaps in-kind donations or goods or services better, more accurately, they wanted to be able to enter in a $0 donation. And so while we understand that there may be some differing opinions on how to handle $0 donations, we wanted to enable the flexibility to be able to enter a donation that has a zero as an amount for the donation and perhaps augment that with notes or descriptions that will provide additional information about what was actually given. And so I'm going to demonstrate that feature now. And so on my screen, you're going to see GiftWorks 2010, and I'm using the sample database. I can click the Sign In button, which I'll be able to sign into GiftWorks. And I'm going to go to the donors dashboard. And in my donor dashboard, I can right-click and click on Add a Donation. You'll notice that I have $0 in there, and my next button is disabled, not allowing me to enter this $0 donation. So to be able to enter in $0 donations, an administrator or someone that's responsible for the decision-making regarding GiftWorks will need to go to the Settings area of GiftWorks, go to Additional Settings and Tools, and click on Change Your Organization Information. Halfway down the screen, there's an option that says Allow $0 donations. And this option will enable the functionality or being able to enter in $0 donations. So once I choose that, click on $0 donations, I can click on Save. Now, by allowing $0 donations, I'll give the ability now to right-click, add a donation, and now you'll notice I have $0 donation, a $0 value in there, and that I can click the next button. I'm going to designate this as goods, click on next. I receive immediately after I enter in this $0 donation, even though I've enabled the setting within settings to allow $0 donations, for each specific user that enters a $0 donation, GiftWorks will prompt them to confirm that they've entered in a $0 donation. This is to make sure that users are aware of the fact that they did enter a $0 donation, and they can, by leaving this checked, always require that they confirm a $0 donation. If they were to uncheck this, then they would not have to confirm that they're entering a $0 donation the next time they do. So let's keep it checked for now and click on Next. I'm going to enter in this information, click on Next. I'm going to just say it's an old piano. Click on Next. Click on Next, click on Save. And so I've entered this $0 donation. If I come back to donors and I right-click again and say add another $0 donation, I can change this to, let's say, equipment. Click on Next. And you'll notice it's asking me to confirm again as long as I leave this checked. So this time I'll uncheck this, and so that from this point forward, this user will no longer be required to confirm that they're entering a $0 donation. Click on Next. And I'm going to just say some stuff. Click on Next, Next, Next. And click on Save. Now when I come back to my donors and I right-click and say Add a Donation, and I enter in $0 and I click the Next button, you'll see that it does not confirm it. It skipped right over the confirmation and simply allows me to continue adding this $0 donation. Now, when deciding to use $0 donations, we wanted to make sure that everyone was aware of when they make that choice to use $0 donations, it will have an effect on your donation information and some of your donation reporting in your historical analysis. To demonstrate that, I just wanted to show you, let's look at Joe Smith right here. Joe Smith, I've actually created a smart list in which I can show you this. Where is it? The effective $0 donations. I just have this one donor in here, Joe Smith, and I'm going to customize this to include some donation information. Things like, if I scroll down, you'll see that total giving and average giving, largest donation. And if I click OK, just wanted to point out a quick fact about using $0 donations that you should be aware of when choosing to use that. You'll notice the average giving currently, Joe Smith, if I double click on Joe Smith has one donation for $1,000. And so the smart list information reflects that information. His total giving of $1,000, his average giving $1,000, and his largest donation is $1,000. And so if I right click on Joe and click on Add a Donation, and if I add another $1,000 gift for Joe, click on Next, 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 click on Save, we'll see that we'll see that Joe's giving goes from $1,000 to $2,000. His average giving is still $1,000, and his largest donation is $1,000. Now, if I right-click on Joe and add another donation, and add a $0 donation this time, let's say it's for some type of goods, bags of food. If I click on next, click on save, I'll come back to the smart list that contains this information, and I'll notice that that Joe's information goes from $2,000, and his average giving is now affected by that $0 donation. His largest gift is still $1,000. So his total giving is accurate in terms of he's given a gift of $1,000, a gift of another $1,000, and then a gift of $0. So it's $2,000. But its average giving actually takes into account that $0. And so you must, I know with some people who choose to use $0 donations, you must make sure you're thinking of it, especially if you intend to use this information like average giving, or largest giving, or if you plan on doing smart lists, let's say, of people who haven't given a certain amount. You just need to make sure that you take into account that you're using $0 donations and that they may affect information in ways based on that $0. And so as you consider using $0 donations, we trust that it will help you track and understand your donor giving and your contributions better. And we also just want to make sure that you understand the effect that having $0 donations entered into GiftWorks can have on your information. And so we trust that throughout all of your usage of GiftWorks, that even $0 donations can help you better track your information, and in some small way, once again, that GiftWorks can help you accomplish your mission. So thanks for watching this video, and we wish you the best.